Hey everyone, this is Dr. Cooper, and this is a quick announcement for week 3. And you should be getting ready to submit your assignment number 3, which is in the week 3 area for this week. So week 3, we have some lessons, etc. And then you have an assignment that's been broken into half. So you're actually going to upload 2 things into Connect this time. But just a couple of things to remind you. One thing is, in class, I talked about how I was going to finish grading all of your work by Wednesday so that you could then do some rewrites. And those rewrites are due by Friday. So those of you that submitted your assignment number 2, you can submit your rewrite by going over to Connect. And remember, to get to Connect, just go ahead and hit McGraw-Hill Connect over here from the left menu, and it'll drop you off into this area here, and you'll see it right up here on top. Now, to complete your assignment 3 for this week, it'll be in the week 2 folder. So hit that drop down menu item, and then you'll see, week 3 folder. And you'll see the assignment listed in the things to do here. So assignment number 3, and there's 2 items that you'll do both. So the way that you do the assignment is the exact same way that you did assignment number 2. Now, there were a good number of you, I'd say about 8 of you, who didn't follow directions. And that's why you got a 0 on assignment number 2. So if you got a 0 on assignment number 2, you either didn't do the assignment or all you did was upload the assignment to Connect. You can't just upload the assignment to Connect. If you watch this video that I spent all my time, no, I'm just exaggerating, but I spent a lot of time making these videos for you. But this video right here tells you exactly what you have to do to submit assignment number 2. And nowhere in the video does it say upload it to Connect, and then that's all you have to do. If you scroll to the end of this, you'll see that in the video, I grab a file, and then I show you
there
that
it is,
there's
right there.
this wheel that pops up, and you have to
We go ahead and say either
on that
preview.
wheel. Here's that wheel that I'm talking
Click
about.
on this and read what it has sources that you would be able to use in a future paper. Now again, this may not be your topic, but it might be. So we're going to learn to analyze the sources that we find. So what you'll see is a ring, a circle, with orange, green, and blue. Orange is what you would do before you read an article.
Okay, so you have to have seen this, but you're not done. Each one of these items on the circle, 3 orange, 3 green, 1 blue, you have to click into. And when you click into it, it tells you to do something. And you have to do it. And then that's what the assignment is.
Green is what you do during that article, and blue is what you would do after reading the article. So I like to go in order. So the first thing that you want to do is click on this and read what it asks for you to do. So it's all about that new word list, which, oops, I forgot to finish. No problem. We can fix it here. So it says, how did you come up with the new words for your list? How do you think these words will help you in the future search or research on your topic? Well, the first thing that I did was I found new words when I started typing in the topic into this.
Okay, so you're not done with the assignment until you finish the circle. It's called your progress wheel. And that's what the assignment is all about. It's actually the second half of the assignment. So you need to finish that. And then when you're done, that's when the assignment is completed. And that's when it will look like the example assignment. But anyway, the assignment example for assignment number 3 will show you what it actually looks like when it's in Connect. So if you submit assignment number 2 again, because you got a 0, you're only eligible for half credit. But don't forget the incentive that I gave you in class, that if you can submit assignment number 3 on time, I'll give you more than half credit for assignment number 2. So keep that in mind. So let's take a quick look at assignment number 3. Remember, we're doing a web search this time. We're doing 2 different types of web searches. And I simplified the first type, which we are calling the cluster search. And there's really only one search engine that you have to use, and it's called Yippee. Yippee! But when you search in Yippee, remember my example in class was gay marriage, because I know no one's going to write about that. Only because it's been settled already. But anyway, when you search for your terms in Yippee, what it does is it clusters the search. So over here on the side, it groups them based on keywords. And this will help you organize, but also find things that you may not have thought about. For instance, you may not have thought to search for, oh, what has the Supreme Court said about my topic? And so when you click on that, it then gives you articles about gay marriage that are related to the Supreme Court. And so it's a really good search engine. So I want you to find your source for this part of the assignment using Yippee. And then just follow the instructions again. I don't have to go through that. For part 2, you're going to use a meta search engine. A meta search engine is just like Google, but we're not going to use Google. We're going to choose from one of these. So dog pile is listed first, so let's see what that one is. And basically it looks pretty simple. I'm going to type in same thing, gay marriage again. I don't know why it's capped. There we go. And so now it looks very similar to what Google might look like, but you're going to have different results just because of the type of search engine that it is. Now, one of the things that you want to pay close attention to is that it will point out that there are ads related to gay marriage. You do not want to use a site that has ads related to. And so as you scroll down, okay, then you'll start to see the web results. So I like that because it puts all the ads up front and out of the way, and you as a student will learn to avoid all of those, right? And then you'll come down and you'll start looking at the web results. And this is where you're going to get the things that you want. Okay, now you'll start to see how this is kind of highlighted in blue? Anything that's highlighted in blue goes back to being an ad. And see how it's labeled? Google doesn't do that. So Google doesn't always tell you what an ad is. And so this makes it easier for you to avoid the ads. So if I keep scrolling down, I might run across another blue area, and those will be the ads. So you want to make sure you choose something that's not an ad. Again, follow these steps. Now, once you have your documents created, you're going to go over to Connect and submit the assignment. It takes you over into Connect. You're going to upload the assignment again, just like you did last time. But this time you're going to... Okay, so here are the instructions again. And I'm going to click Upload a File. I'm going to choose a file. I borrowed this file from one of you. So upload that. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit Preview. Okay, oops. I'm going to go ahead and hit Assign. All right, so now my file is there, and I'm going to say, okay, now you won't see Assign, obviously. You'll see something else. But I'm going to say, okay, all right, here I am. There's my will. So I'm going to hit Search. Before reading, Search Engine. It's going to ask you, which search engine did you use? Well, if it's the first part of the assignment, I use Yippee. So I say Yippee, woohoo. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and save my response. Move on to the next question. Record the URL. So what was the URL of the website that I used? So let's just pick one. Okay, so here's the URL. I copy the URL. I add it into my assignment. Oops, where am I? There we go. Type it in, paste, save it. Now I'm back to the next item, all right? So I'm not gonna go through all of these again. I did that with assignment number 2. But when you're finished, then you might have to make sure that you submit it at the bottom, okay? And then the assignment will be completed. If you didn't do this last time, that's why you got a 0. All right, so that's assignment 3, which is due on Friday by midnight. Your incentive is to get that assignment turned in on time so that you can get more points for assignment number 2 for those of you that need it. All right, lastly, on your research proposals, I'm about ready to grade some more again. If you're not approved yet, you want to make sure that you get approved so you can get this assignment done. So check your emails before you go to bed tonight because there will be some for you there, some comments there for you. All right, that's it for now.